Monday night jam session is here.
It's Black Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Look.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Perry Gamble, Monday Night Jam Session, Reagan Jacobs, live in the flesh. What's up, man?
Man, nothing much. Just passing through the Milliken Bottom and thought I'd stop in.
What were you doing above the Milliken Bottom?
Went in College Station this weekend, dog.
Got tore down?
My wallet did.
Oh. You gonna have that on them big jobs.
Yeah. I don't know about how tore down my body is, but
You did a little ranch rodeo action, so how was that?
it was good. It was good. The Seth Brazier deal, it's always a real good one, and
It is one of my favorite ranch rodeos.
yeah, I like that
to
ranch
watch.
rodeo.
To
Yeah.
watch.
Oh,
I didn't compete this year. My body needs rest. My doctor said
I thought
no.
you said you was a horse.
Oh yeah. I can't
Make
remember.
up your mind.
Can't
what
remember
your
which
excuse
lie I
is.
told. No, I didn't have a horse for it, so I spectated.
What about this old paint you've been talking about for weeks now? I think since we started, you've been talking about old
I
paint.
have been talking about old paint.
How good he is, and he not ready now.
He's not ready now. He was good, and now he's not ready.
Yeah.
More rider error than anything. So
Uh-huh.
that's why we're in the predicament we in. But yeah, did you win it?
We were just out of the money.
Just out the money.
Just out of the money. But it's all right. We had fun, I guess.
That's the most important thing to some people.
Yeah. I'm not a big fun guy. Like, I don't go out there for fun. I hate.
I'm here to win.
Yeah, I don't. I hate losing.
Well,
I hate losing with a passion.
Just out the money's not bad. Could be worse.
Yeah, could have been last. Yeah.
This is true.
I don't know where we placed, but
Oh.
I know we didn't get no money, and
Well,
I don't think we were last.
If
so-
anybody asks, just out the money.
Yeah, just out the money.
It's the best place to be. Just out the money. Well, how
And you
far
know-
out the money? I didn't
And
go
the
up there.
girls believe it.
That's the most important thing. Parents and the women.
Parents.
Parents and the women believe
Oh,
it.
yeah.
How'd you do? Oh, just out the money. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know you're lying to me, son. But we've watched those before. We know.
yeah. This is true.
I
Well,
don't know
that's
why you
good.
went.
Yeah. No, that's good. I enjoy watching, man. I hate that. I missed the women's. I got to watch. I think like 5 or 6 teams go in the women's. Women's ranch rodeos are my favorite ranch rodeos to watch.
Yeah, I think
Hands down.
man. Them women are pretty good, honestly.
Handy. I don't know. It should cowgirls.
Yeah. Well, with this new law in, I think I can start competing in the women's.
Oh. Do tell. I'm listening.
Well, when Rough Out has their women's ranch rodeo, I think I might just pull that card.
What card? What card?
The whole deal with the guys can compete in women's sports now. What? The first time Perry Gamble's ever been silent on an issue. Hey, come on. Well, do say something.
Well,
Silence.
I'm trying to be politically correct here because I don't want to get canceled. But if you show up, I don't know where to go here.
He did not want to talk about this.
If you show up fully suited as a woman,
I'm listening.
hair, nails, makeup, wigs, implants, I'll let you compete with the women. Only you though. Only you.
You had me at everything there. I was like, he's gonna laugh because I'm gonna show up one time, and hair and everything. But then you said the implants. And it just
Yeah. Well, I
knew
guess
you threw that in there. for a
water
reason.
balloons full of water or something. I don't know. The works. You can compete, and I'm not even worried about it because I know the women that come to the ranch rodeo will out cowboy you any day of the week. So there it is.
And I can't argue with that because I was watching them. They're dang good.
Handy.
Dang
Woo!
good.
I like watching women's ranch rodeos, man. That something about a woman riding a good horse, working a rope.
Yeah, and we was watching them ones yesterday, and they all dally.
Yeah,
And I can't dally.
I
I'm
can't
scared
dally.
to death.
Ooh,
Scared
no.
to death of it.
Mm-mm.
I like having all my digits.
Yeah, yeah. If I'm going out to rope something, I'm tied off. In the event that I lose my tied offness, I'm not dallying.
No.
I'm finna kick
You can
this
have it.
horse up. I'm gonna kick him up, and we're gonna track behind him until I can put my horn knot back on.
Yep.
I'm
Nah.
not dallying.
Well,
No, you dally. I ain't come get this rope from me and you dally. I'm not doing it.
That was one thing I'd noticed in the women's deal. I think I watched 4 or 5 teams, but man, I couldn't do it. They're a lot better than me because I can't do it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Which that's not hard to be, but
We did that women's ranch rodeo last year. It was
You
the
did
first
it?
one. No,
oh
Rough Out.
you put it on.
Yeah. It was the first one. Favorite. They're the women are awesome. It's this is gonna sound bad, but less crying and
I was gonna
complaining.
say no excuses.
Little to no excuses. It was beautiful. I wish I could women's ranch rodeo too.
Well, I guess you
Wom-
can.
Yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed it, man. I like women's ranch rodeos. I wish I could have stayed and watched the whole thing, but it was my mom's birthday, so I had to leave.
Happy birthday, Miss Gamble. Happy belated birthday, I should say.
No, it's Monday.
Oh, it is? Well, happy birthday, Miss Gamble.
Yeah,
Ew.
so yeah, dinner. We went Saturday night and had dinner. While we were at dinner, though, not to change the subject from the women's ranch rodeos
I
or
know you was
anything.
trying to.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way out, and I finally got one. So we go to dinner at Saltgrass, my mom's birthday, and so it's a steakhouse. So we're all ordering our steaks and stuff like that. And so I got a surf and turf. And how would you like your steak? I said medium, and I'm sitting next to my mom. I got an aunt on this side, an aunt in front of me. And my brother and his girlfriend there, and so I'm at the adult table pretty much.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been. I should have been at the children's table. But so everybody's so which they know I eat my steaks medium. So we're laughing, talking, having a grand old time, and they bring the steaks out. And so everybody's like watching me, but not watching me as I cut, and I cut smack dab down the center of the steak. It's where it's gonna be the reddest, and I cut down that steak, and I said, "Look, look!" And so had me a nice old red juicy steak, and so my mom's sitting next to me, and she's a well done person. Well done. It needs to be dried out, tough as leather. Well done. And she looked over there, and it was a big old red chunk sitting there. I can't even do it. She turned my plate around so the steak was facing away. It's like you knew when I sat down here I was going to eat a red steak. And so I finished the steak up, and I took a piece of bread and slopped up all the juices. Oh, they had a fit then. Yeah, you going to get salmonella. I was like, I'll be all right.
That my mom, so my grandpa and then my mom was well done. They had to have their steak well done.
Really?
It don't matter what anybody said. My mom, and she's kind of hard headed, but like you go out to eat somewhere and they bring out, she's like, well done. I need it well done. Well, man, it'll have like a little sliver of pink, and she can't do it. She honestly cannot do it.
Yep.
And it's no fault of hers. Like we used to. It's kind of embarrassing because you got to send it back to get it cooked a little more. but I mean, man, that's the way she eats it, and everybody gets all mad and everything. I don't. I eat it medium. I used to eat it well done, and then I cut back to medium well, and then now I'm medium, and I'll do medium rare every once in a while, not really, but man, I mean, that's how she likes her steak, and you can't get mad at it. That's how my grandpa and her ate it.
Yeah.
And that's how they couldn't eat it any other way.
Yeah,
But that's not how I like it.
Yeah, for the longest time, man, my whole family, we go to a steakhouse, and when we were kids, all the steaks at the table were well done.
Yep.
So when I got older, so how you like your steak? I'm like, well done. And so I was out to eat. I'll never forget this. I was on an FFA trip, and we went to a steakhouse, and steaks for everybody. How you want yours? Well done. And you could have swore I was Morgan Wallen at an NAACP meeting. They looked at me.
Good comparison.
Thank you. They look at me, and they're like, well done. I was like, yeah, that's the only way I've ever ate a steak. Like, no. Bring it out medium well. I'm like, ooh, y'all gonna get me in trouble. So I ate it. It was awesome. I loved it. Great. And so I started there and worked my way back down. And the first time we all went out to eat with the family, and I ordered a medium steak, you swore it was the end of the world.
Yeah.
So
Devil child.
I got my brother, I got my brothers and my dad down. My dad's to medium well, but I think that's where he stops at for my mom's sake, you know.
Yeah.
But my brothers will medium well,
Mm-hmm.
but a little on the medium side. But he saw my steak last night. He was like, "Oh no, that's too red for me," and I was a little worried. I was like, "Well, brother, it's a little too red for me too." I'm gonna eat it and we gonna see. But nah, it was awesome. It was delicious, man.
Heck, I got some cousins that they'll go to like them hibachi places
Mm-hmm.
and they'll get a blue rare.
Ooh, no. Mm-mm.
You know what that is?
Yes.
They hit it on
heat
one
it,
side,
yep.
hit it on it, you're done.
Warm it up. Knock the chill off of it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I can't
No.
do rare, none of that. And,
Mm.
and sometimes you get it at a place and you say medium and it'll vary on either side of it. But
Yeah.
man, it's
I was in San Angelo and I ordered a medium steak and it come out medium rare. And my brother said, "I know you ain't finna eat that." So watch me. I took a chunk out of that steak. I was like, "Ooh,
I'm gonna choke it down.
I gotta choke it down," because I told him to watch me. But it was medium rare, and I was like, "I'm not a medium rare guy.
No.
Medium's good for me.
No.
It keeps people from talking about you, and it's a happy medium.
Yeah.
Happy medium. Give me medium. That's where I'm at. But yeah, no, man.
Oh man, because if you ain't, heck, there's people that tell me, heck, you share something on Facebook. Like, I love to jack with people, and I've
Yes.
always liked my steaks medium. I mean, I've ate the well done until I got a little older, but I've always liked the mediums. But I will share stuff on Facebook that it'll show when it says, like the well done's the perfect steak. Or a steak ain't great till it's well done.
I've seen those.
I'll share it, and people they swear me off. They like put a hit out on me because I like my steak. I was like, man, I don't even like my steak like this. And now, if I go somewhere and eat or something, like, oh, he's gonna get. I'm like, watch this. Watch. Will you share it on Facebook? I'm like, don't believe everything you see on
You
Facebook.
can't do that. That's the last place you want to believe things. But yeah, I'm a medium steak guy.
Uh,
I think
yeah, seeing things on the internet get you in trouble. So
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
watch yourself when you're surfing the web.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have been thoroughly enjoying myself with Mr. Morgan. Funniest thing though, before we get into this Morgan thing, which
Yeah.
is I'm sure while we got all these people listening anyways, let's see what the black guy and white
Yeah.
guy have to say together. Whatever. Before we get on it, so I put something on my Snapchat. Don't remember what it was, but Morgan Fisher with a C slides up and she's like,
Who's
how-
that? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Just
oh,
kidding.
oh.
I'm just kidding, Morgan.
She slid up. I forget what she said. She's like, what? Acting like I'm the only Morgan you know. What did I do or what did I say or something like that? It was the funniest thing in the world. And she's like, no, I would never say that. And I was like, oh, cool.
Did you have people? I know people were blowing you up about it.
I had one phone call. I'll leave him nameless, and my friends will know who he is. I think I told you who he
Oh
is.
yeah.
Calls. Hey, Buck.
Yeah.
What's up? What was I doing? I was
Something more important than talking about this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, "What's up?" And I already knew what he called about. What do you think about Morgan? I was like, well, he shouldn't have said it. Yeah, but that neighbor had no right to record him in the privacy of his own home. I was like, well, if he was in his home, he wouldn't have got recorded. Well, you know what I mean, outside his home. And he had no right. I was like, well, maybe you ought to be nicer to your neighbors. And if you're nice to your neighbors, when bad things happen, they won't share them. Yeah, but they shouldn't cancel him. And I'm like, well, he shouldn't say it. He shouldn't say it. Well, yeah. And I kind of tuned out the rest of the conversation. I think he was agitated because I was just cool, calm, and collected about the whole thing, and then didn't give him the time of day. But he was like, "All right, Buck, I'm gonna go."
Or the answer you're looking for, or
Yeah.
he was looking for.
Actually, I record all my phone calls. I'm gonna have to go back and find that one. I should do it right now, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna embarrass him like that.
It seems to always come up like that. I record all my phone calls. Well, let's see. Well, I ain't getting it right now. No, it's fine. I'm just kidding with you. I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah, you do. It doesn't go like it was different from what I remember, but it went along those lines. He shouldn't have been, the neighbor shouldn't have been recording him. But I'm like, if you're nice to your neighbors, you hear about neighbor wars and feuds all the time amongst neighbors. So it's the middle of the night, bars closed. I'm sure it's like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't exactly know. But if I'm woken up by my neighbor and I gotta work the next morning,
and it ain't the first time.
It ain't the first time. We finna have some problems.
Well, okay. Since we're gonna get into it, what the recording I saw on Facebook, so you know it's legit.
Yes, right.
The recording I saw was a night vision type video. Is that the one you saw? Are you looking at Snapchats while we're recording?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Well,
I saw. Sorry. So the video. Sorry, that was a good snap. That was a good snap. Sorry. The video I saw, it was the neighbor in a window looking down at him.
well, see, when I was talking to people about it, they kept saying, "No, the neighbor video from the top window." I said,
Yes.
The video I saw was a doorbell camera.
Mhm.
No, it wasn't. I said it was in night. It was a night vision type video.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, no." I said it was at night. It was a night vision type video. It was infrared lights. I mean, you look through night vision enough, you know what it is.
Right, right.
So it was the doorbell camera that I saw that it was being recorded on. So it wasn't. I mean, they might have also been recording upstairs or whatever. I don't know. I didn't see the video, but the video I saw, it was just through a doorbell camera.
Well, first, how I figured out what was going on. Don't remember exactly what was I doing. I saw it on Facebook or something about Morgan something. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what's going on. So then I go, TikTok has been my new go-to spot for accurate information.
That's how I found out about it. I got on it, and so I had to Google it after that.
So I'm on TikTok, and then Morgan Wallen be like, and so then I get on Google to figure out what's actually going on. And I'm like, it has to suck. But I feel more like they already had a target. He already had a target on his back.
Yep.
But now people are like putting him on a pedestal. Well, he's outlaw country and all this other nonsense. And I'm like, I know outlaw country's music. I don't know Morgan's music.
Well, I never called him outlaw country, but what I compared him to was, man, you read the stories and listen to some of the stories of Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, all them guys that were coming up in that era, and they were all friends and stuff, and the crazy stuff they did. Johnny Paycheck, David Allan Coe, and Johnny Rodriguez. Bad. I mean, they were like in and out of prison, some of them.
Is he on that? Or is he just a spoiled brat that thinks he can have his way and no consequences?
What makes them different than that?
You think Johnny Cash was a spoiled brat that wanted to have his way?
Well, no, I'm saying after all the money and stuff came, he's untouchable. You know, they had that feeling of untouchability.
I don't know.
Wild.
This whole Morgan deal, he lost his Saturday Night Live gig because he went out and partied with some girls and no mask. That's not outlaw. That's childish, and not childish in a bad way. It's something kids would do.
See, I don't think so. I mean, you're living and having fun, making this music, doing all this stuff. It's same. And people are going to get so mad because like, don't you compare him to him. But look at the actions, because that's what Johnny and all them did. They were out partying and living it up.
I think that's what separates him between the adult and a child or youthfulness or youngster or kid or whatever. An adult in his position will look at the consequences of their action. A youthful person or youngster lives in the moment. Oh, I got invited back to this sorority house. But I have Saturday Night Live in the morning. The adult is gonna go to bed for Saturday Night Live because he's more concerned with where his career's going. The youngster is finna go live it up in a sorority house for the night, and will deal with what comes.
I guarantee you, if all those other artists had the chance, like the back in the day,
The Outlaws.
the quote unquote outlaws, I guarantee you they would have done it too.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah,
I don't think so.
I do.
Well, the Outlaws, maybe. I don't know. His story doesn't line up with Outlaw. It's not outlaw country for me. It reminds me of kids wanting to do whatever they want and not deal with the consequences of their actions. It reminds me more of a spoiled child more than anything.
Well, you look at all. I mean, you can look at all the artists. They've all done the same thing: the late parties, the long nights, the getting crazy. They didn't ever have to go through Corona.
I was
And that
gonna
was
say-
the deal. It was with Corona.
I was gonna
as well.
say that's another thing too. He's having to deal with the pandemic. Life ain't fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair. But I feel like he was a target. No, they didn't like him in the music world, and now you're a target. It's like driving down the highway and everybody's going 90 in white cars, and your car's red. Who's gonna get
I
pulled
thought
over?
you were gonna say black.
No.
I really thought you were gonna say black.
Why? Because he said the N word. That would have been a better analogy though. But
I was gonna
dang
say-
it.
You missed a perfect opportunity.
Dang it.
I was sitting here waiting on it. I was like, oh, here it comes.
Dang it. Nah. So I'm just saying, it's everybody's going 90 and you're in the red car, you get pulled over, you get the ticket. It's just life. Life ain't fair. Should he be canceled and not receive any awards for his music? He probably wasn't gonna get none anyways. I hate people like that. Well, you're not gonna get any candy. I didn't want any candy.
He man, I mean, the thing about it is it's the cancel culture is so bad cuz I mean, he's done this stuff, he's had a streak of this, but to cancel the whole guy and almost ruin his career. But on the flip side of it, his music sales skyrocketed.
Could this have been a publicity stunt?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. You do something else for publicity. You go to a sorority house for a publicity stunt.
I don't know.
In today's world, why would you put that
This isn't the first time this has happened though.
with him?
The N word, no, not with
Oh.
him, with anybody. The N word has always been a touchy subject amongst white people.
100% agree.
White people,
100% agree.
white people are always out to cancel or discredit other white people behind the use of the N word.
They run to their black friend. Hey, you know what he said?
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean?
So, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose my black card for it, but
Uncle Tom.
yeah, probably ain't the first time. But so I'm reading this and I'm thinking it's funny. These white people are in an uproar about him saying this word. Yeah, but it was the context of how he said it. Like I understand the context. I do. There's other words to put there. You're a celebrity. You have to think about everything you do and say all the time. But it's just I think it's fun to watch other white people argue this thing. So on Facebook, all the memes finally make it to Facebook. You got to give them a minute.
Yeah.
They got to be creative and stuff because you can't put the N word in your meme. So you got to get creative with it. My favorite one is rappers. What if Eminem said it or something like that? I'm like, Eminem made a rap song when he was 15 years old, and he used the N word. But after that, he built a career, a rather successful rap career, and he never used it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
Rappers say it all the time. So what? You say it all the time too when you're in your car and you're alone and you know better.
You get cut off in traffic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you do.
They're going to cancel me.
I'm
It's going to turn into the Perry show. So I ain't saying.
Yeah. So, my deal is with the word, and we can get back on the Morgan deal, but with the word, and I tell people all the time, don't change how you talk or how you act because I'm black.
Yep.
you act the way you're gonna act, cause either I'm gonna figure out you're a fraud, and I don't want to be around you because of how you're acting now, or you're gonna use the word excessively, and I'm gonna realize I still don't want to be around you. So it don't change who you are for me because of my color, you know. And I don't know. Should he be canceled? That's a white people thing. Y'all love canceling people, so I do whatever y'all want to do. It don't faze me anyway.
Man, it's funny you see that. Like, well, I got on TikTok and I was looking, surfing in videos, looking here and there, looking there, and like third, fourth video, black guy talking about it. I'm like, so then I Google it, look it up, and I watch the videos and everything. Get back on TikTok, watch that video again, swipe to the next one. Another black guy. They're all like, I'm standing with him. So I'm sitting here sending Perry. I know it's getting to him. I'm sending him these videos.
That's my thing. What are you standing with him about? What are you I stand with Morgan Wallen. What are you standing with him for?
So I ain't seen a one white person talk about this whole thing. It was all black people on my TikTok. And it could have been the algorithm.
Because you white people can't talk about it. What are you going to talk about?
No.
Go ahead, do your thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Nobody can talk about it.
I mean, I saw the one you sent me. Rappers use it in their rap music all the time. So what if a country music use it? Okay.
I was letting Perry take it in. I'm like he's gonna pop us in a minute, say something, or he's gonna hold it till the podcast.
I was like, this is. So what if they use it in rap music?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I've always late at night I'll be laying in bed, can't sleep. I'm thinking in my head, run through situations in my head.
Well, you've said the N word and glad.
No. I'm sitting there saying, I may build up the courage one day to get up and sing karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sing the song?
That's a movie.
A movie?
Yes.
What movie?
It has Zac Efron in it.
High School Musical?
No. No. His post High School Musical.
Oh.
He's on a trip or something like that, and the dude's up singing karaoke.
Oh, is that like?
It's the one.
It's not Old Grandpa, but it's
some along that concept where they go and they're traveling with his grandpa, and he's doing karaoke, and there's black people in there, and he's like, "Can I say it?" And they're like, "Yeah." So
boom.
Yeah, he says it. I don't know. People are like, they say it in rap music all the time. So why can't he? Like, David Allen Coe say it all the time too. So I mean, and that was the deal. Wait until people hear David Allen Coe. I've heard David Allen Coe.
Yeah. You heard the hidden songs though?
Yes, I've heard the hidden songs of David Allen Coe.
Well, usually when you say it, they think of the one song. They think of the one. Was it?
What is it?
If I Ain't Country.
Oh, that wasn't the song I was thinking of.
No, that's the only song, like his radio song.
He says it in there? I've never heard that one, I don't think.
Really?
Probably not. I've only heard the stuff I'm not supposed to be hearing.
Wait, what's that?
The stuff you listen to in your shop when you're braiding leather.
Braiding leather?
Oh. Dang it. The stuff you listen to when you're making leather.
I didn't even correct you on the music.
Yeah, when you're making leather.
The X-rated album.
Yeah, that's what you listen to. Well, I'm just trying to help you get your orders up, because now it's I Stand with Reagan Jacobs.
Well, now they're going to come. Hey,
they're going to buy all your leather.
So you braid leather? No.
Like, oh, you're the guy that listens to David Allen Coe when you're making leather? You're like, yep.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I support Reagan Jacobs.
Somehow all these orders are starting to come out of Tennessee. I don't know.
No, they're in Texas too.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're in Texas, man. It's always funny though. It just ties back to racism, and I could tell my stories. And like, oh, you ain't never picked cotton. Nobody in your family has. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I went to a bank one time. I think have I told that on here?
Maybe I
don't remember.
That's not when you had the
mask on. Oh, you're Perry Gamble. That one. So
you told that one, I think. Yeah.
So I mean, it's crazy. I think cancel culture.
Cancel color guy. You heard it here first.
Cancel culture is a white people pastime. It's a white people pastime. Who can we cancel today? And then there's these kids out there. I stand with Morgan. Oh, I'm like, standing for what? His music is trash, honestly. He looks like a hobo. thing?
Well, it's a mullet.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
Trash.
that's where the mullet come from? That's where the trend come from?
I
Well, I
don't
know it's been around, but that's what brought it back was Morgan?
I guess I don't
Oh,
know.
I
I've
don't
never. No, I know it was a style, but I can't see anybody that
He brought the mullets back.
want to have a mullet.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's their own deal, I guess.
I don't know.
Do what
It's
you wanna
just,
do.
yeah, it's y'all. I don't know.
No, y'all, no.
Y'all.
Hey, no.
Y'all.
You know, so like
Y'all.
listen to like Cat Williams and stuff. They start talking about white people, and I'm like, man, I don't sound nothing like. There's a difference in the northern and the city type white people,
Correct.
and the country white people.
Correct.
Because they talk about not whipping no kids. I'm like, man, I got a lot of women around.
That's
me
what
on
I'm saying.
there. My mom beat me in a grocery store a bunch of times.
There is a comedian. He said in a stand up, he was talking about it, and it was a black comedian, and he's like, me and my friends, his white friends, he's like, I don't care what my white friends say. That doesn't give them an excuse to go out and say it around other black people, because they might get beat up and they can't use my name to defend themselves.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, it kind of is not the same thing, but it's like me and you might not have the cleanest language when we're talking, but you can't go around a bunch of old people and start.
I thought
dropping
you was gonna
F-bombs.
say, yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, me and you say the N word to each other all the time, but don't mean I can go around.
I don't think you ever said it to me.
Because
I'm not.
I know the technical term of the word, so I try not to use it in my everyday vocabulary.
You're saying I'm not.
What? What'd you say? What did he say? What'd you say? What? Dude, what?
I didn't even say it.
Yeah, you did. I'm not bleeping that out. That's the clip for Facebook. Wow.
Oh,
This podcast is over. Oh, hurt my heart.
But
It doesn't, man. Words don't hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me. I've been called all kinds of names. For Morgan, in Morgan's case, we're not talking about me. Not talking about me. We're not in Morgan's case. Should he be canceled? That's on y'all. And by y'all, that's your people. What do you mean by you people? You people. That's for y'all to decide. Should he be canceled? Me personally, if you're going to cancel him, it's because he makes terrible music. I mean, these little 13-year-old, 14-year-old kids that are secretly dipping snuff on TikTok and all this other stuff for jamming Morgan. I'm like,
making six figures. Hell.
oh, this is true. But, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't quote one of his songs. I don't know none of his music.
There was he remade a song, redid a song, something that Covered Me Up song.
That's him?
He did the new version that everybody knows. Jason Isbell or something. I think that's the name. Jason Isbell wrote the song and recorded the song. Nobody knows that version, and so that's how I first come to know Morgan Wallen. It was
okay.
and so I heard people like hating on him, and he stole this song, and it's kind of like
Tennessee
the Tennessee
Whiskey.
whiskey one.
Yeah.
And now everybody knows. I don't even know who made the new one.
Chris Stapleton.
Everybody knows Chris Stapleton's version,
But they
and not
don't
the
know.
original. So that's where everybody. So I never liked him. I was like, well, if he's just sitting there copying song stuff, ain't over it. But he has one good song that I really like. It's
What song is that?
"Sand in My Boots," the one you hear on TikTok all the time.
Which one is that?
Well, that version, they're like, I guess I'm just too tough to cry, and he's like,
Oh, that's him?
yeah.
Oh.
It's a pretty good song. And so I saw it on that. I went to listen. I'm like, man, I can't really hate him now because he got a pretty good song.
Well,
you know?
I heard that. I was like, who wrote this sad country song? I was okay.
It's pretty. But another little rabbit hole. They did a comparison on it on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That song and a Kenny Chesney song. I can't remember the Kenny Chesney song, but they're the same song.
What Kenny Chesney song?
Where
Now I'm interested.
He like goes to the beach and then he has to go back to Tennessee and she doesn't come with him. I can't think of what Kenny Chesney song it is. But
This is interesting.
It's
I'm here for it now.
It's like it's basically the same song, same type and everything, but just kind of changed up some words and stuff. Oh, and okay, so on that song he's talking about he's at the beach in his boots and stuff and meets this girl. Takes his boots off and they're playing in the beach and stuff and in the water and stuff. And instead of like saying, he says the name of some boots. Instead of saying like, took off his Tony Lamas or Lucchese's or something. He takes off his Red Wings. I'm like, it would have been a much better song if you would have said other boot.
The man just got off work. Leave him alone. Man just got off work. He just got off work and went to the beach. Leave him alone.
Okay, in the rest of the song, it says he says let's go shoot tequila, and she says I thought cowboys drank whiskey. And then he said Red Wings earlier. I mean, it was total. The song's pretty good, but he just kind of messed that up.
Oh, I found an article
about the
Morgan Wallen accused of ripping off Kenny Chesney's song.
What song is it? Does it say?
Morgan yada yada is Sand in the Boots. Anything But Mine is Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
The claim first, the premise.
It's that song. It's like in the morning when I'm leaving.
That's that song.
Yeah. Well, Kenny Chesney's song. In the morning I'm leaving.
Making my way back to Cleveland. Yeah. So tonight I hope. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So they were. I saw that the other day. They said it was basically the same song. So maybe it does rip off songs.
It does. And in the morning I'm leaving, making my way back to Cleveland. So tonight I hope that I'll do just fine. Versus Sand in My Boots. Yeah, but now I'm dodging potholes in my sunburnt Silverado, like a heartbroken desperado heading right back to my roots. Something about the way she kissed me tells me she loved Eastern Tennessee. But all I brought back with me was some sand in my boots.
Yeah. So he's a ripoff.
I stand with Kenny Chesney.
He never said it.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the only song I like. I like that song.
This is it's not him saying the N-word. It's Kenny Chesney being a legend, or Nashville is upset at him. Mm-hmm. He stole from Kenny Chesney, and they needed an out, and they found it. They paid for all his drinks that night. Other question: was the friend black?
Deep State. No, what?
Was the friend black?
I don't even know. It was
That's
dark.
the $1 million question. That's not funny.
I couldn't help it.
That's the $1 million question. If the dude was black, it makes no difference. But this is Morgan's friend either way. If the dude was black, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care about it either way. Everybody wanted to know what. I actually had quite a few people ask me my thoughts on it, and I just told them to wait till Monday Night Jam session and tune in. And I honestly didn't have anything. I had no thoughts on it. I don't know who the guy is. I read the situation. I think it's funny, but if the guy is black, it just makes it a little bit more funnier, a little bit funnier.
More funny.
Yeah, thank you. Funnier is a word. Makes it a little funnier. Funnier is a word, ain't it? Yes. Funnier. Funnier.
Is it a proper word?
Yes.
Pull out when in doubt, pull out Google.
Funnier. It makes it a little funnier.
I mean, okay.
What are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. It really ain't affected me no way.
Yeah, it's funnier. Makes it a little funnier.
Funnier?
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, it ain't affected either one of us, so it don't really matter.
Honestly, I didn't know he sung that song. Yeah. Now that I know he ripped off Kenny Chesney, I'm on board to cancel him. You know?
Get rid of him now.
Now, his sales skyrocketing and going through the roof shows the ignorance of people.
Or how much he wasn't known as.
That too. And to support him and stand behind him because he used the N-word is the craziest thing to me. Somebody commented on my Facebook post. They was like, "Pick a different hill to die on." Mm-hmm. I was like, "Oh, that's beautiful, beautifully written."
Yeah.
But yeah, stand with people, stand with other people, stand behind your senators and make them vote for term limits. You want to do something, blow your senators' phone lines up and tell them to put term limits in place. You want to stand.
Why would they fire themselves? That's pretty much firing yourself.
Doesn't matter though. If you don't stand for term limits, I'm not going to vote for you in the next election. So put term limits on yourself and get out of there.
Yep.
You want to make a career in politics, start as a senator, and make your way to the presidency. But you're not going to sit here and make these terrible decisions to affect us. I mean, Morgan.
Maybe I'll run for the Senate.
You should not. It's crazy. It's just one situation after the next to deflect from everything the American government is not doing for its people. You talk about rabbit holes. I love rabbit holes. I love conspiracies and things like that. And I really hate talking about them on the podcast because people are going to think I'm weird, but I'm not. But anyways,
a little bit.
Rabbit hole. I found a thing that said and this hurt my heart. I'm a big Bush fan.
Yeah.
The people. You missed that joke, but the first time. Okay.
No, I got it.
Okay. You just ignored it? Okay, so I said it again. And this hurt my heart. But I like conspiracies, so I was torn. I read it anyways, and I was so distraught about it. But they're deep state. So that's fine.
Yeah.
It said the Bush administration hired Britney Spears to have these episodes and things like that anytime something was going on in America, to kind of turn the Americans' eye away from what was actually going on. And it's crazy. And so I'm watching all these accusations and, claims and stuff. And it gets to the end, and it shows a clip of her, and she was like, I think the people should trust the president, and I trust the president wholeheartedly in every decision that he makes. And I was like,
oh man.
It broke me.
Yeah.
It broke me. So I think he's just the Democrat.
Man, and them conspiracies are fun for a little bit until I don't know. I like the ones. I'd rather listen to the ones in the past
Versus the current ones.
The current ones. So the current ones. Oh man, this whole deal. So everybody was saying January 30th, Trump is still officially something with the president until after January.
Oh, we're still on that?
January 30th. So this is all working up. Everybody's telling me, oh, it's the 30th. The 30th. 30th comes, and I was anticipating the 30th. I was like, what's going to happen? 30th comes, I forgot it was the 30th. Like, I was doing my own day. And so, like, on February 3rd, I think it was, I looked, I was like, oh, we missed the 30th, or we missed the 30th. I wonder what happened.
Trump is in Florida living his best life. And I actually would like to go to Florida because they are having a time of their life down there.
Is he in Florida?
Is he? Conspiracy? Where's he at?
There's a video. So there's a video.
Oh.
There's a video that this guy does, and he's showing you flight patterns. You see it? No. You see it?
No, I haven't seen it.
He's showing. So all flights have to have a flight plan, tell you where they're going, and they're tracked and everything. You can watch them on a website. So he was showing how, first of all, Biden didn't come in on a government. All presidents come in on a government plane. He'd come in on a private. Well, a plane leaves Washington the same time Trump does. Leaves, hits in Florida at Mar-a-Lago? Is that the name of it?
Correct.
Hits at Mar-a-Lago, and then he's supposed to be staying down there, and it changes a different color and shows that it's parked for a little bit. Well, then it takes off and flies back up above Washington to maybe New York or something, or somewhere way up there, and then comes back down to South Carolina or something. And they think they were moving him around, and it wasn't just a regular like a regular plane. It was one of those huge carrier planes that carries trucks and all kind of stuff on it.
So where is he?
I don't know.
Could they have been moving his personal vehicles around?
I don't know. I didn't read much into it.
I ain't too concerned with none of that. I ain't
worried about it.
I'm just disappointed in Mr. Joe Biden.
I was going to say Mr. Bush.
Oh, no, I'm over it.
For ruining my girl Brittany.
No. I stand with George Bush. That's my new thing. I stand. Yeah. But I'm just disappointed in what he's done. I have seen so many Democrats with their mask off and having these house parties and stuff. But when Trump was in there, this thing was real, and you got to wear your mask. Now they're partying and carrying on. Like, excuse me, this thing is real. You got to wear your mask.
I ain't heard much about it anymore.
It's a wonder. It's crazy.
Which is nice.
It's
It's really
It
nice.
is.
I just tired of hearing it.
It is nice. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still distraught about the whole George Bush discovery, but I already knew.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew. I went into a deep depression when they accused him of doing 9/11. I didn't think I would survive. That took a lot out of me.
Well,
let me stop talking about this stuff. I forgot we were on the podcast. My bad. Sorry.
but is it, you hear all these conspiracies and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
Bush was behind 9/11. Do you really think that he is planning this out, or it's somebody down the line? You think that he is the main man, or it's somebody down the line, maybe in his administration, and he might have known a little bit about it? I'm not saying it did. I'm not agreeing with all this.
This is not a conspiracy podcast, Reagan.
But I'm just saying, it's always been a thought of mine because they're
Okay.
like, Joe Biden's behind. It's like, you really think he's doing the legwork, or it's people in his administration? It's not. He's not sitting there on the phone like, go do this.
Are we all puppets in a game that's rigged? Yes. I read a thing they were talking about how the propaganda in America is outrageous. Like, for instance, one of the big ones, they're comparing like minimum wage to teachers and how much they make in America.
Yep.
Teachers deserve to make more. You shouldn't be comparing that to what a teacher make versus minimum wage. There's two different arguments.
Yep.
Teachers deserve to make more, not compare what a teacher makes to minimum wage. That just shows how screwed up the system is.
I never understood how teachers can make so little.
Have you met some of these kids? They ain't doing the job. Let me stop. I'm just that's a
I'm
joke.
like, man,
I'm joking.
I'm for you, teachers.
I'm joking.
I'm on your side.
But I'm the propaganda on that, I think it's proper. I think the word's propaganda. Yeah, teachers deserve to make more money. And teachers deserve to make more money, and should the minimum wage be raised or lowered?
Don't get into that.
Okay.
Don't
I
get into
was
that.
looking at you like
Don't
that.
get into
That's your
that.
key, Reagan.
No,
Come on
no,
in there.
No, we ain't getting into that.
We're not going to talk about that? Okay.
I mean, we can.
Keep it light. No, we're going to keep it light. We're going to get away from that. Stop that.
But teachers do deserve to make
I
money.
agree. And it's crazy that they use that argument. That's not a valid argument. Teachers deserve to make more money, period.
Yep.
Minimum wage is another conversation in itself.
There's a lot of important things on this earth, but the teacher, it all starts with the teacher molding that person. Doctors are important, police officers are important,
Correct.
everything, but a teacher molds that person into
You can't get all those people without a teacher.
Exactly.
I agree.
I mean it's a no-brainer why
They deserve to make more.
Yes.
I agree 100%.
But it's a government-run deal, so
I think I think teachers should have to go to school for a little bit longer too.
see, I like you, teachers. Hey, I don't know why you don't like you, but
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Calling
I
you-
worked at an elementary school for a little bit, not as a janitor. You piece of. I work. I already knew it was coming. Anyways, and I'm on the backside, and I used to think the world of teachers. I did. I thought the world of teachers. Teachers are awesome. They mold and shape the youth of America. All this nonsense, all that good stuff. Then when I got there, and I was on the totem pole, pretty high up, and had these dealings and stuff with these teachers, and I'm acting like this is a big secret, but these teachers ain't getting drug tested. They're partying and carrying on. They give zero cares about the teacher. About the kids. How'd you become a teacher? Well, I graduated and didn't have nothing else to do. Excuse you.
or you see some of them teachers out. You see them on Snapchat just partying it up all weekend. I'm talking about throwdown parties.
Yes. And I'm
Throwdown
not
party.
saying you have to be an angel, because I understand you have a life and live it too. But also, these teachers aren't the angels that they were 20 years ago. And for all we know, 20 years ago, some of them teachers might have been a little rowdy too. We just didn't have social media to see it, you know. But
And
also,
they were. I mean,
Yeah.
I heard you could hear stories of them talking like
yeah.
when they talk, in private or something. It kind of blew me away. But I never had no young teachers. They were all
No,
old
I had
mean ladies.
all older
Yeah,
teachers, and
old
I'm
mean ladies.
so appreciative of it. They shaped and molded me. Man, I think the world's greatest history teacher through high school. She was amazing, awesome. No,
Oh,
just a mad teacher. She and that's how I ended up in AP. So I'm smart. I might not seem it, but anyways. So my freshman year, end up in her history class, and I think it's advanced history or whatever. So go on through school. So we get to like AP. You can take AP classes. Well, I didn't sign up for the AP because you have to do a summer book reading project or something like that. History book.
Yep.
I didn't sign up for AP history. She called me, Mr. Gamble. I noticed when I was looking through all the people that you weren't on the list for AP history. I just want to let you know that I put you in the AP history class, and you need to come pick up a book because you have a summer book report to do. So I went and picked up the book because I had a summer history report to do. And, man, I love history for that. And just teachers like that. And she was an older lady, and she's the greatest. Nowadays, these teachers are sleeping with the kids. And
Oh, we went there.
yeah, we did.
We went there.
And we went all the way there. You can't trust these teachers nowadays. What are you doing back there, miss? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I think there should be a little bit. You got to do a little extra.
at least wait a while.
To sleep with the students?
to teach.
Oh,
At least you said stay in school a little longer. I was like, yeah, at least wait a while.
Oh,
Don't dive right into it.
oh, I was gonna say no. You shouldn't sleep with the students at all. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
It's
We had young teachers at our high school. Were any of them sleeping with students? I ain't gonna say. Did I think some of them were? Yeah.
I ain't gonna say.
No, I said yeah there. But I don't know, man. It just teachers deserve to make more money, and they shouldn't be tied to the minimum wage rate.
Yeah.
And that just, if that's how they're trying to push this minimum wage, keeping the minimum wage low, that just imagine what else they're doing, and you're not paying attention to it. You've tied teachers to minimum wage, and they should be separate. What else are they doing? I mean, possibilities are endless.
Yeah. I agree.
But enough of that.
Yeah.
Why do we keep getting on subjects that we can't talk about, Reagan? Dang it! You got to do better. Do better. Do
I
better.
think you brought that one up.
I probably did. Okay. We're gonna change completely. All right. We were supposed to talk about this last week, but we didn't get around to it. You work cows for a living, or not for a living. You work cows, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for a living, but
Yeah, I work cows too sometimes. What's your choice when it comes to working cattle in a lot, loading cattle? Well,
Okay, first of all, I've noticed that trend up here. Y'all call it a lot. You talking about the pins?
working pins.
Yeah. I've heard other people come up here say in a lot. I'm like, are y'all talking about in the pin? Or what are y'all talking about?
We say both. It just depends. So we're taking the cattle to the lot, drive them to the pins. We're
different, yeah.
that wasn't the word I was going for that, but we'll use it. I'm different. That's fine. I'm black. So yeah. Has nothing to do with anything, but yeah.
We just always said pins, and I come up here hearing a lot. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
what? I don't really. What
To
are
the
you talking
lot.
about, trap or
What's
what?
a lot?
Not a little.
You're a real piece of work, young man. Anyways, so what's your I can't say weapon, but what do you call those? What are you
Tool of
picking?
choice.
What's your tool of choice? You got a flag, a sword and stick, or a rattle paddle. Let's play the age old game. What is it? I can't say that. Oh, is it one, marry one, kill one? Let's play that game on tools. Rattle paddle.
I can rank them, from what I'd use to what I wouldn't use.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait. First of all, you're not gonna throw a hot shot in there?
No, because that's a separate ball game.
I
Depending
agree.
on where you're at in the working pins or the lot, you wouldn't use a hot shot.
Is there a regular pin besides the working pins, or is it just all the pins? Because I hear them say that. What we say down there, take them to the pins, go to the pins, got them in the pin, got them in this, and then people saying the working pins. It's like there ain't a pasture pin, there ain't a chill out pin.
Well, see, you can take them to the pin, and then a pin is just a holding area, and then you drive them to the lot to work them. I've heard that. What do you say there? Trap.
I was say trap.
I know
the
all
pins.
the lingo. Just I know it all. It just depends on who I'm with, how I talk, So yeah, we're gonna drive them to the trap and hold them, and then we'll take them to the pins. So it's like, we're gonna take them to the pins, and then we'll drive them to the lot. It just depends. This is the beautiful thing of America, the difference, and saying the same thing meaning totally different. I learned on TikTok not to get away from this. It's called code switching.
What?
Code switching is being able to talk one way with one group of people and then switching it up to talk totally different with another group of people. It's called code switching.
I thought they called that two-faced.
Oh. No. No, you're two-faced.
Okay.
I'm code switching.
Okay.
Shall I get into why you're two-faced?
Now we're going.
Oh, okay.
I would just talk about the sticks.
No, let's talk about that. I'm just joking. But no. Yeah, so they say it's they call it code switching on TikTok. So like up here I'd be talking about the lots and the pins and stuff like that, but to go down there I'd be talking about pins and traps and stuff like that. So yeah. So anyways, all right, enough of that. We'll talk about hot shots separately, but what are you picking? You got a flag, a sword and stick, and a rattle paddle.
Hate flags. I throw flags out right away.
Okay.
Throw flags out. Paddles would probably be the second, and my number one choice has always been a stick, even over a hot shot.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Really?
man. Okay.
So wait. Your rank is a sword and stick, rattle paddle, flag.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think flags stress out cattle more than anything. I think, and I don't want to hear your Temple Grandin crap. Anyways, I don't know if you were gonna say it, but I know people out there listen to her. I don't like her. But anyways,
Wow.
I don't. I never liked her. Don't like her.
You don't get on the ground and be a cow and see how it feels?
No,
Wow.
it's a bunch
okay.
of bull.
Oh.
She is. Never mind.
What is she? Because she
She is something I ain't gonna say.
Okay. Hey, tread lightly, mister.
Yeah, I know everybody's gonna be mad at me now, but I can't stand that woman.
Okay,
Anyways.
back to this. Yeah. Okay, back to this.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
So, flags, you're sitting there and you're just, making all this crazy noise. The cows aren't used to stressing them out. You can take a stick, and I don't like the paddles either. I don't know. I just never liked them. And you go to move them or something, and you got all that weight out there. I don't know. It's just my preference.
I like flag, sword and stick, and you will never see me use a rattle paddle.
Yeah.
And I got 2 of them on back of my truck. But
For his horse, though.
the whole desensitizing. Flag, I like flag better because you say it stresses the cattle out. I don't think so. If you're moving a group of cows and the front stops, a sword and stick won't do you any good, but the sound of a flag will make the front cattle travel. This is just my thinking on it. So I like a flag, and then if you need to poke one in the ribs, you can to move her around or something or touch her or whatever you can. Rattle paddle, it is something about the rattling of a paddle that does not sit well with me. I hate rattle paddles, and I hate to see when truckers get out their truck and they have a rattle paddle to load cattle. What are you doing? What are you doing?
When all them trucks came down there, they all had hot shots, though.
Yeah. But we're talking about lots, so that has nothing to do with the truckers or whatever. Pins, sorry.
Thank you.
But I like flags, and if I'm working in a lot, I grab a flag because if I need to move the ones in the front, make enough noise, they'll travel on or whatever.
Scaring the bejesus out of the ones in the back because they can't get away from the flag because they're bunched up. There's other cattle bunched up front. And they're trying to, so they're stressed out to death.
I think it goes back to knowing what to do.
And
What did you say earlier? Knowing proper
when to use it? When,
all that good stuff. It ties in.
It's not the right serving. It's the right amount.
Right amount. Yeah.
Of what you should. Adequate amount of.
So
push it,
I'm a flag. I hate a rattle paddle. I don't see how people walk around with us. Like, are you okay?
Grown men. Too.
Yeah, grown men walking around with a rattle. What are you doing, sir? Oh, I stole the rattle out of there, so I got rocks in there, and I had to duct tape it. Dude, what?
Mm-hmm.
Trash. Throw a rattle paddle. I hate rattle paddles. If you're walking around with a rattle paddle, I think you're from up north. And
you are up north.
Northerner than us.
Northerner.
Yeah. I said it. So what? But I was watching another thing on TikTok. You learn so much on TikTok. Don't get me wrong, I still hate TikTok. But I saw a guy working some cows, and they were talking about how easy the cattle flowed through the chute. And he said, some of you may be wondering why the cattle are flowing so easy. It's because we take the time to run everything through the chute one time before we start working them.
What? It's cattle or yearlings?
Cows. It was cows and calves. He's working cattle.
Yeah. I understand what he means by that. But there's a lot of so like you go to these places and you
Would you do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That was
because my point is being you've worked these cattle before. They get worked once, maybe twice a year. They run through that chute and they
Easy.
know they're gonna go through that chute one time and be out.
Be out, yeah.
So you've run them through one time. You're about to come back. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They're sour now, and you might have only got them through one time.
These were cows and calves, and I was like, if you work them regularly, they know the routine. Yes. The calves, they're just gonna have to learn it because they're only gonna go through here once anyways. The next time they're here, they're probably leaving unless you keep them for heifers, and then that's a whole nother ball game in itself. But I was like, that's wasted time. But
definitely not paying by the hour, huh?
Oh no, no, definitely not. Yeah, but that was a question I've always had: sword and stick, flag, or rattle paddle. A lot of people are big on rattle paddles, and I was a sword and stick man for a really, really long time, and I thought flags were like the worst in the world. Then I got one, and I realized you could do a lot with a flag.
Well, I guess it's a different situation if you're in a sale barn rather than in pens or something.
I've taken the flag to the pens and found it works better. This is just me. I got I think like 4 or 5 flags on my truck. I used to.
Where'd they come from?
Mind your business. I used to. I'm a collector.
Yeah.
Of things.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Thief.
Wow. Well, you know that cowboy code. That's a conversation for another time too. No, man. I was for the longest time a sword and stick. Take a sword and stick. Give me a stick. Give me a stick. Give me a stick. And then they got some flags one time. I was like, I ain't using no flag.
Yep.
Who you think I am? And so then I got one, and I found that to move things around, it was a lot easier. Then I took it to work, and I was horseback in the pens. And I was like, all right, give me my stick.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to get bucked off this horse because of this flag. Well, then I realized it's a good desensitizing tool. So my little paint that's not ready yet is broke to whips, flags, and rattle paddles, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. If you use a rattle paddle, I think you're weird.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my nose up at you.
I can agree with you on
I'm going to judge you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're not supposed to judge people, but I'm going to judge you. Just letting you know. I'm a rattle paddle user. Like, what's your favorite line of makeup, mister? Yeah. I'm going to judge you if you use a rattle paddle.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't. But I shot's another ball game, too. But What's your favorite hot shot? You like the green ones, red ones? I don't even know those brand. What is the brand of that hot shot?
That's literally what they're called, the red one and the green one.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
literally what
that.
it's called.
I hate both of them.
I like I like those. About my favorite ones was the yellow ones, the yellow ones. But
I didn't like them either.
my favorite. So I never really wanted to buy one because they're expensive
And they don't last.
and they don't last. And the batteries don't last.
Oh,
And,
no.
But my favorite deal. So I got one for Christmas, and it's got like a 2-foot stick on it, which is good. It's really good for working around the pins and stuff. But went out and bought me a 6-footer. Best investment I have ever made. People call me an idiot. They're like, "That's stupid. You don't need that. You'll never use that." They've used it more than I have.
Reach out and touch something.
Yep.
That I went to the feed store, go in there, and let me get your 2 longest rods back there. That guy was like, "Oh, you must be scared of cattle."
Yeah.
Dude, I jump over this counter and beat you up. I said no. I need it because I ride a horse, and I'm not finna get kicked or nothing being that close. But yeah, them short rods, the short wands, sorry. People show up. You can always tell how long somebody's been working cows by the length of their rod, I think. That's disgusting. You're disgusting.
I didn't say that.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're so disgusting.
Anyways, what?
No, I'm not repeating
Elaborate.
myself.
No. Just elaborate on.
No, because the wand that comes with the hot shots, the really, really short one, and sometimes people show up and they get out the truck, and I'm like, it's gonna be that day today. Now, if you're working at the shoots, in close quarters, I understand, but the one that comes with the hot shot, you leave it in the truck, and you get the next one, and that's the one you use.
Yeah, I got I didn't buy this one. Actually, somebody gave me an old hot shot that didn't work, and it come with a wand on it, and they didn't know the hot shot didn't work, but the batteries corroded and it just ruined the inside.
Yeah.
But it come with a wand, and it was a 4-footer maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Best for riding a horse. That was my best one because I can, if I'm not using it or I need to use both hands, I can hang it, loop it over my saddle horn,
and it don't drag.
hit the ground. That 6-foot one, it'll drag and get all hung up, and, might break. But that 4-foot,
yeah. I only use the 6-footer. Never. I was gonna insert an inappropriate joke there, but now that I said I was gonna put it there, you can think about what the inappropriate joke was. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm a doctor. But no.
Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
No, go ahead.
Dr. Pepper.
I'm lost on this one.
Think of what you put on a hamburger, pepper. You were thinking of soda, Dr. Pepper.
I'm lost.
Black pepper.
Oh. Well, I don't even
my own jokes.
I don't even know where I was going with this. You're ruining this podcast, sir. I use the 6-footer everywhere I go, and man, having to watch where you swing that thing and stuff like that. I don't know, but I found give me your hot shot. No, because you could easily go buy the same amount of footage I have.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask for mine. Go buy you, and that's like a golden. I don't give my hot shot to people. Let me borrow your hot shot. I will come where you are.
Yeah.
And use it, but you ain't getting it because if you break it, I know you're not gonna buy another one. The wands are expensive. The batteries are stupidly expensive, and they don't last.
No.
And
I need to find something you can recharge. Well, yours actually is.
I have the rechargeable one, but I'm scared that I won't recharge it, and when I need it the most, ain't nothing I can do about it. So I just buy those stupidly overpriced red batteries that only last for like 30 minutes.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't understand why you got to use those hot shot batteries. Do you?
Yeah, because that's all. I'm stuck. Because I didn't look at. Of course, when I was buying some more batteries, I didn't look at what. I just went to the section that had Hot Shots and TSC.
Mm-hmm.
They had all the batteries there. I grabbed about 4 or 5 packs and
Mhm.
I didn't look to see what they were to go actually into Walmart or something and get.
They're the
Like
C
some-
batteries.
Are they
Size
C?
Yeah.
You can get some like lithiums or some real good stuff that's supposed to last, and I just didn't.
Will it last, or is it just the way a hot shop set up? It would drain those more, and a hot shot battery is set up to not drain as fast, but it still drains as fast.
You
Or do
put
you
way
only-
too much thought into
Or
this.
do you only buy it because of the name Hot Shot Batteries?
I buy it for convenience because it was there. I knew where to get it. You put way too much thought into this.
Hey man, but you're supposed to think about everything. You don't think?
Well, if you'd ask my mom, I don't think much.
No, you just Morgan Wallen through the world, huh?
Waiting to get canceled.
Yeah, yeah. Just living life, waiting to get canceled. Waiting to get canceled. I guess. I don't know.
Should put that on a T-shirt.
Waiting to get canceled. Oh, that is a good shirt design. I might put that on a T-shirt. Hey, speaking of T-shirts, why you didn't wear my T-shirt I got you that you asked me to make for you?
You didn't give it to me. Is it in here?
No, it's in my truck.
Imagine it. No, I didn't get it yesterday.
You want to show the people what your T-shirt says?
We'd have to get it.
We got time.
Well, then I have to walk out there. You have to walk out there, and then I got to talk while you're not here. It's hard for me to talk to myself.
You're talking to the people.
I know, but they're not talking back. Well, they may be riding down the road yelling at us. You know?
Yeah, this is true. I think you asked me to make you a cowboy shirt. I was really heartbroken when you didn't wear it. You didn't even think about it.
I ain't wore it yet.
You're not gonna.
It's
wear
cold. It's a short sleeve.
It. Yeah, we do have 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, what that
And
groundhog.
next
said.
week's supposed to be cold. Have you seen that?
I heard it's about to snow.
Yeah, it's 21 or something like that next
What
week.
I heard.
You gonna be okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I hope nothing comes up next week I got to do. So
Shame.
was it the end of the week?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how
This
I
whole what is it? What is it? What's it called?
Winter?
No. What is it? Oh, what is it called? The whole
Arctic
green
blast?
thing. No.
Global warming?
Yeah. This stuff is killing us, ain't it?
Yeah.
Global warming.
About to sweat us out.
Yeah. It makes you wonder, though. Is it because of global warming, Texas is getting colder in the winter? Or does it not work like that? And we're just in La Nina.
Yeah. Yeah. People ain't gonna know what that is.
La Nina and El Nino? You know what that is?
Yeah.
What is it? I'm just don't answer that.
Okay.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah. So I heard it's not a conspiracy, but
The machine's broken, and until they get the machine fixed, we're gonna have colder weather. Oh, sorry, that was fine. You know, for those people that are like, "Oh, the weather's controlled by a machine." Sorry, go ahead. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Go ahead,
somebody cut his mic off.
please.
Guys in the background cut his mic off. Sound man.
Hey, man, you ain't got nobody here with you this time. There's nobody back there. You're the only one that likes to bring.
Actually, I did.
You're the only one that likes to bring people with you.
I did bring somebody.
Your horse doesn't count.
No.
Right. You're the one that likes to
My
bring.
boy, we could bring Chip in here.
You're the one that likes to bring guests to the podcast to watch you. Hey, baby, sit over there and watch me work.
And you haven't brought a guest.
I brought Morgan Fisher with a C. She was an official guest of the podcast.
You told her, "Hey, baby, sit over here and be on the podcast."
No, I said you like to bring people to sit over there and watch you work while you're on the podcast.
Then there's nobody over there.
I'm just out. There's a podcast. There's podcast footage of you putting people behind the camera. I'm just saying. So
what's your point?
there is no point.
You just want to throw that out.
I
there.
just wanted to throw
I
that in.
know you did.
You're welcome.
I know you did. I was wondering where you were going to fit it in because I knew it was bubbling up on you.
Yeah, it was coming. It was coming. It was coming. Yeah, but go ahead. What did you hear about this whole global warming
Nah, I
thing?
done forgot. I don't want to talk about it.
So you didn't have nothing.
Done hurt my feelings.
You've got to stop.
Check your feelings at the door.
Please, I need to put that on my door. Check the feelings.
Or put like a little deal on your floor mat. Feelings stop here or something like that. Leave your feelings right here. Or something.
No, I gotta go on the door. It gotta be eye level.
We don't look down and wipe your feet.
Mm-mm. What do you mean look down to wipe my feet?
Do you wipe your feet?
Yes.
You don't look down?
For what? Do you look down to walk?
Yeah. Actually, sometimes I gotta see where I'm going.
Really?
I'm a little special.
It sounded like it. It sounded like it. What am I looking down for to wipe my feet? This is interesting.
Well, I was just thinking about it. Every time I walk up to a door, I look down, wipe my feet, and then I look up and walk in.
Really?
Yeah.
I walk up and
Unless I'm talking, like if I'm talking, I'll be looking up, but no, I walk up, look down, wipe my
well,
feet.
usually I'm looking where I'm going, and if I see a rug when I get there, I just wipe my feet and then go in. What are you looking at your feet for?
Oh,
You look to wipe your feet. I don't think I've ever looked down at my feet unless they were like
Now you
super
will.
muddy.
Now you
now
will.
I'm going to every time.
God
now.
dang it, he was right.
Yeah. If I'm like about to take my shoes off at a door, I'll look down.
What? You can't take your shoes off without looking down?
Well, usually I'm looking down on time or something. But as
You
I done
do
got,
not wear anything that ties.
I was gonna say, as I done got older, I don't. You're right. I don't. I can't wait. You're right. I don't think. You're right.
You wear boots and snooks.
This is true. You're right. So I take that back. I got some driving shoes in there, and you lace those up.
Just for driving?
They're called driving shoes. Them little Justins with the.
Oh, the Twisted X type deals?
Yeah, those. I got a pair of those that I tie.
I mean, I had a pair of those. So at Houston Rodeo one year, I was walking around and I had they weren't new boots, but they were a little newer and hadn't really stretched out all the way yet. And I was walking around. We got to walking around, and man, I got blisters bad. And I mean, and to the point where I really couldn't walk. Like it was, I couldn't hardly move without them hurting. So I said, man, I need some relief. So I went over to the Cavender's booth. Was going to buy me a pair. Ended up buying a pair. I think they were maybe like a half size too big, but they were out of my size. So I was like, I got to get them. I just got to get them. And I wanted them for a long time. Got them. Wore them that night. Maybe wore them once or twice after and hated them.
Really?
Then one day I just started wearing them again, and that was my favorite pair of shoes, and they was the most comfortable. I never took them off.
They are comfortable.
Until they literally blew out.
Yeah.
Like they were done.
They're bad about that. They give you got about a good year out of them, and then they're gone. Speaking of Houston, that sucks.
Yeah.
Majorly.
Bad. I was just asking a guy that used to work that deal up there, pretty big in that deal, and he was like, man, they probably won't have one this year. I said, you serious? He's like, well, they're talking about it, but he goes, I bet it's canceled. Didn't think no more of it till I read that article the other day.
That's crazy. We're supposed to be the free state, damn it, and Florida's embarrassing us right now.
Oh, but we're going to secede. Did you see that?
We ain't going nowhere.
No. Did you see that, though?
Mm-mm.
That they introduced that bill?
Who was it? Don't tell me his name. What was his name? The senator, Ted Cruz.
No.
Oh.
No. It was
sound like something he would do.
It was in the Texas deal. It was within the state. They introduced the bill, and people were all excited.
What are
I
we
thought, you
seceding
idiots.
for?
You idiots.
Where are we going? What are we gonna do?
What? Make our own. Well, I guess we pretty much make our own rules, anyways.
Exactly.
And they're like, we're gonna secede.
Secede.
Secede. Yeah, secede from the union. And so this was on Facebook the other day, and I saw this article, and it said, "Bill on the floor to secede from the United States." And I thought, and people were all like, "Yes, it's about time. Like this is what we need right now. This and this." And I was like, "You idiots! You idiots! Not only is that a stupid idea." Right now, it's just dumb. But we have that in our when we joined in the United States, we have that option.
Right.
Are we the only state that has that option?
Yes.
We're the only state that has that option. You keep playing around with it like that and threatening people, they're going to take it. They're going to have you sign something to take that away. They're going to rewrite a document to where you don't have that right no more.
Yep.
And you're going to lose it over
something stupid. Where are we going? What are we doing? What do you not like about what the United States is doing? You don't like that Biden is the president? Well, the democracy would continue in Texas. You will vote, and a Democrat would be running against a Republican. So explain to me, what do you want?
Yep.
You don't want to wear your mask? Don't wear your mask and buy everything off Amazon.
Yep.
I mean, it makes no sense. That was stupid.
It was very dumb, and I wanted to comment on there, but I was like, pick your battles, Reagan.
Yeah, you got to do that. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't get why people, they're caught up in the idea that like once we secede, we're just going back to riding horses everywhere. Like, I mean, you know what? What is our thoughts?
Nothing changes. Everything remains the same.
Yep.
There's still going to be mask mandates. They're still going to be pushing the vaccine. Nothing changes.
It might change, get a little worse. You never know.
It could. I mean, but as soon as we secede, we would vote and we go Democratic, and they put us right back in.
Not only that, but who? Okay, you secede. Now you've lost all your friends. Mexico's against you. United States is against you.
But we secede, and we make our own union with Mexico, and Texas goes down, cleans up Mexico, and it's just Texas and Mexico in it together.
So it's all just Mexico again, like it used to be.
Texas. That was so corny and stupid. Sorry. I don't know. I got caught up on that one. Sorry.
I don't know. I just I'd save that one for when things are really bad and the government's really got a hold on you, instead of waving that in the United States face like this. And then, well, let's change that real quick. You know.
Yeah. Have you saw where the I don't know. This presidency is really interesting. If you get off of Facebook and you actually read up on what Biden's doing.
What's he doing?
We're not going to go into details with it, but I have been reading some of the stuff he's doing, and the guy is hilarious. Everybody's stuck on the pipeline, but I read a conspiracy about that. I thought it was pretty good, but it's just, I don't know. I'll be glad when it's over, and by over, I don't exactly know what I mean there, because it happens again in 4 more years.
Yeah.
Will it be Biden? I don't think so.
I don't know,
but you never know. Trump 2024.
I got an interesting question for you.
Oh boy!
Since we're on politics.
Oh boy!
So
Joe Jorgensen. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
Who's he? No. Anyways.
Oh wow! You are a piece of work, sir.
No. Anyways. So I, this late night thoughts.
Right.
Sitting there in the shower thinking. If I was thinking, like, what if what could I, if I was in their positions, what could I do different? What would be different?
Ooh.
So I got to thinking about different things.
Okay.
And I was, I think with tax season coming up, I was thinking about taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Had an idea, and I was like, man, I need to text Perry because he's got a different spin on things. Let me text him. I was like, no, I'll save it for the podcast.
All right.
So I don't know how the tax brackets are set up. I don't know how the tax.
Okay.
I ain't never gonna be in none of them other brackets, so I just stay in my lane,
That's the wrong mentality to have, but
well, that's what this deal. So I come up with this deal, and I was like, I don't know if it ever worked. I don't know exactly how all it would work, but it's a concept.
Okay.
The more money you make, the more money you're worth, and whatnot. The more. Okay. Condensing down, the more money you have.
Yes.
The less taxes you pay.
Ain't that how the system's already set up?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know.
I think so. Because Amazon, Jeff Bezos didn't pay nothing.
Well, so, okay.
I don't think.
So, right now, your corporations and stuff. Jeff Bezos, or say I own a company.
Right.
Makes $1 billion a year.
Okay.
My salary,
mm-hmm.
$100,000.
Right.
But I have an expense account for the company. I can buy new cars on it. I can buy all untaxable.
Correct.
But they're all mine.
Yes.
But I've only made $100,000. I may be worth $10 billion.
Correct. But you only made $100,000.
You only made $100,000 last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you. But I was saying it'd be an incentive to make more. The higher you get, because I always hear people saying, "Well, I try to stay around here so I don't hit that next tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get taxed more."
Right.
But if you have an incentive to keep going and keep
Making more and
blowing
building
through
and
them
growing.
tax brackets, if I can make a little more, I can pay less taxes. If I can do this, I can make businesses. If I make a little more, I can pay less. If I make a little more, I can pay less. You know?
So your tax plan when you're president is to tax the poor.
That's what it boiled down to. I was like, then I got to thinking. I was like, but then the poor pay more, so it's like I don't know, but
Ain't that how the system's set up now? Tax the poor. I don't know. I don't get me into none of it.
I just know it's too much.
It's funny. I've asked, when I used to do it on my Snapchat, I've raised this question before about taxes, and one I really liked was a universal tax rate, regardless of what you make. Just one set tax rate. This is what you pay.
Yeah. Oh.
You don't like that?
Like you say, percentage, like a little percentage wise. I agree.
The tax rate is 7% for everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Regardless of what you make.
Yeah.
7% for the billionaire. That's a lot.
It's the only way you can do it.
For me, that's a little, but
yeah.
I mean, universal tax rate was and that wasn't my idea. Somebody mentioned it to me, and so I actually looked into it, and it's out there. Universal tax rate. But I think they were arguing at like 13% maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, still when you think about it, it's a lot and it's not a lot.
Agreed.
It would work. But the idea of the very rich paying taxes is they create jobs. So they pay less, long as you're growing and building. I guess you aspire to be big and employ all these people to pay less taxes, and you're actually giving it back. I don't know taxes, but I really like the universal tax rate idea. I thought it was really cool.
You gotta have, because people have no incentive to. I mean they do and they don't, but you have no incentive to keep making money or keep paying people. To get that extra job, there's no incentive. Okay, I make more, I got to pay more taxes.
Yeah.
If I can make some more, if I can pick up this job here, I can pay less taxes. That was the concept I was going for, to get people motivated to do more work and to get out there.
I understand what you were going for, but it really sounded like tax the poor.
Well, and then thinking, I'm like it's the other way. But
somebody would find the downside to it. Yeah.
I hate when people I guess it stemmed off people were like taxing the rich, but at the end of the day, the rich people ain't gonna take no pay cut.
No.
So they're not gonna create that new establishment. They're not gonna open up another franchise.
Taxing the rich, and this could be the propaganda again. I'm not exactly sure, but taxing the rich. If you're gonna tax me for creating jobs for the poor, why would I create jobs for the poor?
Dang.
When I say poor, I mean me. Why would I make more jobs for myself? So, I mean, is the tax system that we have in America today crooked? Yes. Yeah. Is there a better system out there? I'm sure. Will we use it? No, because the United States, it's a game, and I'm not going to start down in the United States. Well, why don't you just leave? No, I love the United States. Don't get me wrong. But the game is set up. The game is rigged.
Uh-huh.
It's always been rigged. The game is rigged. Morgan Wallen, the game is rigged.
When you said that a while ago about leaving,
Oh boy.
thought of something.
Oh boy.
Remember when?
No.
Should we not go down this road?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know where you're going.
Should we not go down?
I don't know. Go ahead. We're about to find out. Go ahead.
So, everybody that, when I guess it was when Obama was when he got voted in, or it might have been Trump. When everybody said when Trump got in, and everybody's like, if he gets in, I'm leaving.
Correct.
I'm leaving.
Yes.
But why wouldn't you stay and wait it out and fix the problem?
Because this is the society that we live in today.
But at the same time, the other people were saying, flee from and get out of your bad spots and go to somewhere that's better. like California to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. Why
Staying fit, because that's the mentality. We've gotten away from stay and working through it. No, I'm gonna just pack up and go. California, we've created this mess, and now it's time to go.
Did you see they're trying to do something with that governor over there?
Oh yeah, he is
They're
horrible.
trying to get him voted voted out in the middle. I think they just voted him back in, but they're trying to get him voted out now.
Well, the next time around, they know what they need to do.
No, like they're trying
now.
to hold another vote. Like,
Oh, right now. Well, I think he's crooked. I haven't
yeah.
read much into it, but it'll be pretty after this COVID stuff. I think it'll be really interesting. Well, it's just like people in Texas, man. I got people on Facebook and stuff, and they talk like, I can't wait till the next election. Texas will go blue, and I'm like, okay. I don't want to argue politics, but let me ask you a question. You're able to go to work and enjoy all the things that you're enjoying in the midst of this pandemic, but you still want to make Texas like California.
yep.
Explain that to me. I'm enjoying all the luxuries of Texas being a Republican state, but I need it to be blue when all these blue states are shut down and people are struggling, losing their jobs and things like that. Walk me through that idea, philosophy, principle. I don't get it.
Well, and a lot of like companies and stuff came here for the taxes.
Explain it to me. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Texas needs to be blue, but I still want to go out on the weekend and party with my friends, and I still want to have people over my house and do all this stuff in the midst of a pandemic. But Texas needs to be blue. Do I like Greg Abbott?
Nah.
He's all right. Do I like Ted Cruz? No. But do I think Texas needs to be blue? Absolutely not. That's what I'm saying, man. People invest all this time in stupid things. I think we the people, they're sharing these articles like in the I think it's the Declaration of Independence or in the Constitution. The people have the right to overthrow the government when it becomes corrupt.
Y'all have been where y'all been for a long time.
That right is to call your senators and implement term limits. Will it fix everything wrong in Washington? No, but it'll start the process. Take your time. Instead of sharing a stupid meme and arguing under celebrity posts and stuff like that, take the time to call your senator and I'm gonna call you every day until we get term limits.
So have you
Imagine,
called?
Yeah. I called Ted Cruz. I don't like the guy. I called him.
I hate you, but you know what?
No, I didn't say all that. Like, excuse me, Mr. Cruz. This is Perry Gamble, and I want term limits, and I will be calling every day until we get term limits.
And his secretary said, "Okay, I'll pass that message on."
All right, thank you very much. But sooner or later, guess what's gonna happen? She gonna get tired of me and calling. Or if they block the number, I'll call from somebody else. But just imagine if everybody called.
Yeah.
He works for the people. We the people. He is our voice, our whatever. We want term limits.
I think
and
they
we
forget
won't
that
settle
a lot,
yeah.
that they work for us.
I don't think they forget. I think people they just cry. Well, give them Facebook and let them vent and rant on there. When what you actually should be doing is calling the senator because he works for you.
Yep.
Yeah, instead of crying about it.
If you pay taxes.
If you pay, correct. yes. If you pay taxes. But people, I don't like how something's going, cry about it. Pack up and move, cry about it.
Yeah.
I don't like how this is, complain about it. Get on Facebook, complain about it. I don't like this. I don't cry about it, complain about it. What happened to action? Doing. I don't like how this is. Let me do something about it.
Yep.
I don't like how Tractor Supply halters don't last. What did I do? I made halters that last. No, it's just an example. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got to get back to action. This is a call to action.
Don't start that. Don't say that. Oh man, the CIA gonna bust through the door right now.
No, this is a call to action. Call your senators and tell them what you want.
The action is call your senators. Don't do anything else. Call your senators.
Yeah, no, I ain't. No. We ain't doing nothing else. No violence.
No violence.
Yeah, none of that. No violence. I'm probably gonna take that out. That last snippet. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, I got one last story
Oh boy.
for this past week.
Oh, this past weekend.
No, it was during the week.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was for the weekend. So,
I'm about it.
So, we've been knowing this ranch rodeo is coming.
Correct.
February 6th, knew it was coming. Carson Jeffrey was playing at the Tap on Friday night. We're going to go there, and then we're ranch rodeo Saturday, and then go out on Saturday and have a good time with all our ranch rodeo buddies.
Hey, wait. You said we. This has nothing to do with me because I wasn't invited.
No,
but
okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This was
No
me and
black
my
people.
This was me and my cousin. So, and then all our friends that were coming to College Station. So, yeah, I don't think there was none.
I know. I know. Trust me. I know.
Anyways, so they'd been telling me about getting tickets. Okay, I hadn't done it. Woke up Tuesday morning, and it's one of those deals where you kind of wake up and you're barely kind of up. And I just got on Instagrams and Facebooks.
Yes,
just kind of looking.
That's your first morning activity?
When I wake up?
Yeah.
I'm not a wake up and jump out of bed type of person.
So you lay in bed for 30 minutes on social media?
Yes.
Wow.
Read up on all the stuff I missed.
Wow.
Unless it's like, I'm waking up 4:45 to go work or something, I will wake up and check a few things.
Wake
like
up earlier and still check your social media accounts.
Check a few things. Yeah. What do you do first?
I wake up, I lay there, regretting all life's decisions. I'm just joking. No. No, I think I wake up and sit up. I usually go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and start my day.
Yeah. See, now I wake up and I make sure I get woken up, and then I get out of bed.
Oh, you get woken up. Oh, who wakes you up?
That's what I'm saying. I wake up. I'm on my phone, make sure I'm totally awake. Because this is leading to the story.
Sorry.
So
I can't believe you don't get up and go take a dump before you do all this stuff.
I knew you were going to say that. Anyway.
That's where I check all my social media, on the toilet. Because all these social media sites are full. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So, anyways, I wake up, and I'm looking through it, and I see that Carson Jeffrey's playing at the Tap. And I said, oh, he put a website where you can get tickets. Like, hurry up, they're almost sold out. I said, oh, I forgot to get my tickets. So it's Tuesday morning. I click on that, and I go over there, and I go on the website, and it's on my phone. And mind you, so when I wake up, I'm kind of like lost at first. Like I'm awake and I know what's going on, but that whole first 30 minutes is kind of a blur.
Okay.
Of all that. So I'm looking, and I look up, and you could only buy tables. A table of 4 was $60. And tickets were $15 a piece. So a table of 4 was $60. A table of 8 was $120.
Okay.
And so I'm looking on there trying to find one. I was like, man, I don't know when. So I clicked on the table of 4. I said, well, I guess I'll pay $60. I'll take some other people with me. And I told you about going.
No, you didn't, but go ahead. White people on it. Go ahead. White people on it. Go ahead.
Anyways, so I clicked on the table 4, and it said error, page not found or something. So I said, what the heck? And it kind of eggs me off. So I got back on the website, and that table was gone. I said, dang, they must be going fast. I better hurry and get one. So all I had was 2 tables of 8. So I click on one, and I was like, no, I want this one over here. So I click on this one, table of 8. So I click on it again, puts it in my cart, and usually how you do it, you scroll through all the stuff you just bought, and your checkout's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one, the checkout was at the top, and it showed a few of the tickets. I said, well, I guess it's got 8 listed there. And it's not like, on some of them you put quantity. Like when you order something online.
Yeah.
Quantity.
It tells you how much is in the cart. Yeah.
Well, it had like so-and-so ticket 1, so-and-so ticket 1. And it wasn't like, it didn't show 8 tickets in that little box. It just showed 1 of each,
Yeah.
It went down like that. So, anyways, I got on there. I said, all right. So I checked out and everything. Everything's good. I called my cousin. I said, hey, I got tickets for Friday. We're good to go. I got a table. She said, how? It's sold out. I said, she goes, you probably bought them for Thursday. I said, he's playing 2 nights? She said, yeah, he's playing Thursday and Friday. I said, oh, man, let me look. She goes, yeah, because it's sold out unless you got something else. I said, oh, dang it, let me look. Look on there. Not only did I buy them for Thursday,
mm-hmm.
Not only did I buy 1 table, I ended up buying 3 tables for Thursday night, $400.
Carson gets up on stage to play, front row empty.
I felt bad. I said, oh, man. So within 5 minutes, I emailed this company. I'm like, hey, look.
I bet you were woke then.
Oh, boy, I was up and out of that blood pumping. I was about to cry. $400.
That's a
about
lot
to
of
have
money.
This big ranch rodeo weekend. Like, it's about to, it was gone. And so I get on there, and I look, and you can't call nobody. They won't put their phone number on it. They don't want to talk to you.
Right.
So it has a list of deals. It's like, here's a list of deals of what if this happens. So it is, and it's like, bought too many tickets or something like that. So at first I thought I bought too many tickets, too. So I was just going to get one taken off, because I thought I only bought 2 tables. So I said, well, I'll just take one table off and I'll have that other one. So I click on it and it's like this and this, and so I email them. It all it said was, we don't give refunds, and it said email if you have any questions. So I clicked the email. I typed out. I said, look, I didn't realize this was on this date. I thought it was for the Friday night show. Plus, I bought way too many tickets, and I only needed one. I don't know what the deal with the site was. I don't know how it happened, but see if I can get a refund. And it's like, we don't and they sent me back an email like that. I mean, at 7, it was 7:30 in the morning. They were emailing me back, and they said, sorry, we don't give refunds. Or it was a wrong date. Buy the tickets to the right date, and we'll refund you for the wrong date, but we don't give refunds. And I said, well, the Friday night show is sold out. Does that mean I don't get my money back? Didn't hear from them all day. So I am sweating. I had these tickets. I can't make the Thursday night show because I had to work Friday. So I am sweating bullets. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. How am I going to? I just lost $400. I said, okay, next thing to do, sell them. Try to sell them.
Right.
So I called everybody I knew about them that think could go on a Thursday. No, everybody either had tickets or weren't in town or didn't want to go or whatever. So I put them on social media trying to sell them. Ended up selling 8 of them. So sold one table. Had 2 tables left. I'm like, well, got some money back. I guess that's all right, So then Friday morning, I look on there, get an email Friday morning. Your money's been refunded, which is only $320 because they wouldn't refund the taxes and stuff. But they refunded my money, so I had to go back and give that money back to them from them people that bought tickets, and it was just a whole fiasco.
Did they go?
No.
They ended up not going.
Well, they may have. I don't know. It was a singer's family that he got tickets for or something. Some family he was going to.
From you?
Yeah, and so I texted him and I'm like, I told him I sent his money back and everything was good, and I got some of the money back, but. It was a bad feeling all week. I was sweating. I was sad, crying almost. It was bad.
And the next thing to do, call that bank. It was an accident. Cancel.
Will they do that on a debit card? You sorry, you done it.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's my money. If you don't want me to change banks, you're going to cancel that payment.
Oh, change banks.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, if you don't cancel this payment, I'm changing banks. I just want you to know. I don't know. It's my money. Why wouldn't they hold it?
I have such little in there, they might say, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, leave. Go ahead, leave. Good luck with another bank.
Who are you again?
Yeah. I don't know. That sucks. That's a lot of tickets. I'm glad.
So I had 20 tickets total.
So was this front row empty? Or did you didn't buy front row?
No, because the only thing was left was like the back, some in the back there. And that's what I was worried about. I texted him like, dude, look, like this is what happened. I said, I just want you to know, like, if there's some empty tables at your show and you had a sold out show, because I bought the rest of the tables that were available.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you have a sold out show and there's 3 tables empty, like, I don't want it to be on me. If you know anybody looking for tickets, let me know.
Well, it's kind of messed up. You didn't even offer none to me.
I did. You said I can't go. I got to work cows Friday morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't play like I'm a bad guy. I'm glad I remembered you said that because I was thinking, I was like, man, I don't know.
That sucks. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, so that
was nice of them to refund it. White privilege, I guess. We don't offer refunds, but we'll give you one.
Well, it wasn't even a full refund. But the deal, it was an honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. And if they said, okay, you bought too many tables, we'll refund you 2 tables.
And keep the one,
You got to keep one. That'd be totally fine with me. It wouldn't have bothered me at all. So, but I mean, man, I was built up all week, man. I was good, man. I was ready. This weekend was coming up. I was gonna get to Rancho, gonna get to be with my friends, gonna be with all this stuff. It was all exciting.
Yeah.
And I was getting paid that week. I did some jobs, gonna get paid, and everything was falling in line. and then just boom, that happened, and it just like ruined it. Then when I got the money back, things kind of picked up, and then I can't remember, something else happened. It kind of ruined it again. I was like, oh man.
And that rolled into the Ranch Rodeo Arena, and
Yeah.
oh,
It was sad.
oh.
My roping sad.
Yeah, you caught. It's just the way the rules
Everything.
are set up. Hey,
Head, leg, everything.
Hey, the way the rules were set up, it didn't work. But
Yeah.
no, that's a lot of money. I would have been sick.
I was sick.
Oh,
I was sick. I didn't know what to do. I was like,
uh,
and well, cause that was Tuesday. So also that morning, I had to pay all my bills. So there was a lot of money flying out of my account, and it was bad. I was
yeah.
man, I was
That light
crying.
company ain't gonna wait.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't.
Oh man, I'd have been that. Oof.
It was bad. It was.
Well, this is a life lesson. You should buy things when you're not woke.
No, you should make sure you woke up, drink your coffee first before you start buying stuff online.
So just get off your phone in general until you're woke.
Here we go.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
because there's no telling what I comment in the morning. Because, like, in that morning, so that it's all a blur. So there's stuff I would comment on, and then later in the day, somebody will respond to my comment. I'm like, when did I say that? Oh, that was this morning.
You youngsters or something else.
It's
I can see
bad.
why y'all are standing with Morgan Wallen. Wow. Yeah, stay off your phone until you're woke. I have a no drinking and Facebook policy.
Do you?
I do. The things I post, I'm fully aware of, 100%.
Oh, that don't help your case.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Snapchat's another story.
Yeah, Snapchat's another story. Yeah. Yeah, so I have a no drinking and Facebook policy. I have a buddy, he drinks and Facebooks
Really?
excessively,
Yeah.
and it's horrible. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. The same one you're thinking of is the same one that Facebooks and drinks. And it's like, how can you be friends with this person?
Sleep.
Take
a nap.
Yeah, no, I leave him as a friend because I know at night and he's posting. Oh, he's drinking.
Yeah.
Let me get on here and rile him up a little bit. But he doesn't comment back. He just calls.
Yeah.
And then he goes on this long spiel. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go because you've been drinking. But yeah, no alky in Facebook. No drinking and driving. No Facebook and drinking. And just,
No
trickles.
driving in Facebook either.
No driving in Facebook either, yeah.
You can throw all them in there.
Just throw drinking out the window, throw Facebook out the window. Just don't drink and drive, don't Facebook
Heck,
and
at the end of
drive.
the day, don't drive.
I'm about that too. Uber's kind of expensive though.
Yeah.
But no, you can Amazon everything and never have to leave your house.
Best way to do it.
Hey, 1,000-Pound Sisters has gotten really hot.
my
No, we're finna go. But 1,000-Pound Sisters has gotten kind of hot right now. They're big on not hot like that. They're relevant. Excuse me. Because they're big on like
they're big.
TikTok. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. All that stuff. So I'm watching all these people, share this 1,000-Pound Sister stuff and 600-Pound Life stuff. And a year ago, my Facebook memories come back on Snapchat, and it was me talking trash about 1,000-Pound Sisters. And I was like, I've been a fan from the start, and here's the videos to prove it. Yeah. But, yeah.
That's nasty.
I like to call myself a trendsetter. See, I posted them on my Snapchat. My people on Snapchat started watching it, and it just trickled on from there. You can call me a trendsetter.
Now it's all over TikTok.
That's all over TikTok. I've influencer. I like to call that.
Put that on your resume.
I influenced
If you
TikTok.
ever make one.
Wow, that's cool.
Have you made one? Oh, I guess you had to for that last job.
Yeah.
Oh. I forget you're like 45 years old.
Wow.
Done work.
Dang, savage. I've worked a lot of jobs. Man, I'll be working some cows or something, and they'll get to talking to me, and we'll talk, and then they ask like, what have I done and all this, and I tell them, and they're like, so why are you working cows again?
Yeah.
Because I want to.
Yeah.
I got over the whole making money deal, and I enjoyed it. It was nice. And now I'm here to live.
Mind your black-owned business.
There it is. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Tell him again. I'm on the, making money's cool and all, but I want to enjoy life. I only got one life to live, so. it's me here talking to you about Morgan Wallen, Whalen, whatever his name is, and Braden Halters and doing their intro rodeos and all that other good stuff. Speaking of that, we should probably get out of here so I can do all that ranch rodeo stuff I promised the people I'd be doing today.
You better drop it.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to hear this Monday.
Yeah.
Go look. Nothing there. He said he was drinking. Oh, it's time to go. Is it dead? Your mic died?
I don't know if I hit the power button or not.
I think.
Yeah, I'm still working now.
Oh, you back? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm back now.
Oh, okay, good. Well, we better get out of here because mine's flashing. Went to find batteries. Never found any batteries, so we got to go. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to do this again sometime, maybe next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last words benediction.
I got it last week. I had the last 2 weeks. You got it.
So, I went like a whole month or two doing last words and benediction. That's fine. I got it.
Complains all that time. And okay, I got it.
Oh, last words and benediction. What did we talk about today?
A lot.
A lot. We did.
It's been a
talk about
long
it.
podcast.
It was a long podcast. Wow. It was
Yeah.
a really long podcast. Last words benediction.
Watch your time.
Yes, that's important. Last words and benediction. All right, guys, we're gonna go. Last words and benediction. It's last words benediction. Trying to think of something. When in doubt, who cares what people think? You got one life to live.
Yeah, I like that.
Live it.
That's it.
That's the last words and benediction. We're out of here, guys.
See you.